Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Luisa and today I would like to show you my 5 top tips if you're having scoliosis, suffering from pain perhaps, and just to improve your daily life. So if you're interested, keep on watching. So as I already said, I'm Luisa, I'm 25 years old right now, and when I was 12 years old, the doctors noticed my scoliosis, and by that time it was already quite bad. It was at the upper part of my spine 60 degrees, and in the lower part I had 30 degrees. And yeah, by that time I didn't know that it was getting worse. And yeah, but through puberty and just like I was growing so much in such a short period of time, as some of you might also do in that age. Yeah, it got a bit worse, and now I do have 90 degrees thoracic and 60-degree lumbar. But I'm doing quite fine. I do not have a lot of pain. I can do like everything in my daily life. I'm not restricted to anything. So I'm quite happy as it is right now. I still do have a back brace. I did get a back brace when I was 12 years old, and yeah, I need to wear it like 23 hours per day. So 1 hour was basically to shower and just change clothes, and then now I still do use it because it helps me a lot, and I just do sleep with it, nothing else than that. So during the day I do not wear it, but yeah, my tips are also like completely aside besides from that. So it has nothing to do with the back brace itself. It's more or less how to live also your daily life without back brace. For example, if you're already like also like 20 years old, and you're not growing that much anymore, your doctors might tell you that you're not using your back brace any longer, but then you have to definitely do something for your muscles, for example. And yeah, so we also come to the first point here, which is basically movement. And movement is key, I would say. So the point is, often when we experience pain, for example, due to our scoliosis, um, you might think, oh, I need to rest, but no, basically that's what I experienced. Resting does not help in this case usually, so I would rather do some gentle movements, and later on I will also share it like my 5 top movements with you that I would do if I experience a lot of pain. Of course, listen to your body, just do slight movements, but basically we want to strengthen our inner corsage that we have with our muscles. I will also show you in a picture what I mean with that. So basically that's our upper body muscles. And if you're having a back brace, you might notice like if you're just gonna wear it, you're gonna sit up straight, and that's what we're gonna want to have without using the back brace. So we want to strengthen all that muscles that we have here in our front body and also in our backside body, and that will keep us upright. So that's basically the goal. And you want to improve your strength training and just keeping like effortless, straight and tall without doing anything, because your muscles are just keeping you that way. So that would be the goal. So personally, I would recommend doing both isometric and symmetric exercises, because I can show you here in the picture now, we do have a weak side with our scoliosis and a strong side, and we want to engage both of them to keep the weak side also like getting a bit stronger, and strong side to engage with attention. So I'm just gonna engage my strong side, and with that I can push myself into the correct posture. So both are quite important, and I would definitely never only, for example, train the weak side. So please take care of both your sides, weak and strong. And personally, just my story with sports, physical exercises. Yeah, I did horseback riding when I was quite young, and then when I grew a bit older and I was like maybe 14, I were not able to do this anymore because yeah, I was really suffering from pain, and that made me very, very sad. But basically by that time I was just lacking muscles, so I was not able to keep myself in an upright position. And yeah, now I'm able to actually do that again, but really that is just because I started with weight training and also with yoga. So the combination of both is perfect for me. You have to experience for yourself what is the best option for you, but I would definitely recommend weight training. Of course, in the beginning, just start very slowly, be careful, and watch your technique. So that is the most important thing you can do. Compare weight training with a marathon. So it's not a sprint. You want to do this for long term. You want to be healthy, and even when you're 80 years old, you want to be able to like use your muscles, sit straight without pain, and not have any issues with your joints, for example, or anything else. So rather take care of your technique, start slowly, and I'm really, really sure that you're gonna be strong within such a short period of time. And you don't have to be like that strong in 1 month. No, definitely not. And yeah, if you need any assistance for that, please feel free to contact me anytime. I would be happy to help you with that. And now keep watching for the 5 top tips for exercises in terms of movement. So we are coming already to tip 2, and that would be stretching. So the opposite of muscle training, definitely. And yeah, I do recommend stretching as often as you train your muscles, for example. So don't underestimate that. And the reason is that we want to especially stretch our weak side in this case, because we want to allow to create more space in our weak side to be able to direct our breath into this weak side, because usually you might notice that your breath is only focused in one area of your lung. And also you want to somehow be able that your spine can lengthen, because if you're already stuck in your posture, in your curvature, and like your entire back is completely hard and stiff, how should your spine be able to elongate? So you want to make more space, you want to create some space in your weak sides. For me, I do have the weak side here in my upper left side, and also in my lower right side body, and I will do stretch both. So I would do like more stretches in my upper back, but simply because my curvature here is a bit more severe than in my lower back. And I feel like I want to stretch more in this area. So for you personally, it's up to you what you want to stretch more, where you feel like you need just more stretching. And yeah, listen to your body. If you also need some more help with this, if you want to have like personalized stretches, what you can do with your curvature, with your scoliosis, let me know. I'm happy to help you. And other than that, keep watching for 5 top tips for stretching. So my third tip would be rolling with a black roll ball, for example, or a tennis ball, whatever you have next to you. And for example, you can also use rice bags. I have filled just like a small towel with rice, and then just I'm using that for supporting my rib pump, for example. I do show you here also a video where you can see how I'm rolling on my tennis ball or laying on the rice bags. So for rolling on the tennis ball, I would just somehow set it next to my top curvature. Where do I have a really strong muscle next to that? You can also see it in a picture up here. And I would just like roll over that the way my curvature is. Simply, I cannot roll up and down because that would just not work. So I need to somehow roll like a, yeah, like a banana shape, but that works fine as well. And with the rice bags, I'm just supporting my rib hump here, and then I'm laying on top of that and let gravity do its rest. So my side rotation of the chest that you will also experience if you have scoliosis is just somehow flattening a little bit, and that will also help me to ease some pain, for example, and to be able to breathe properly afterwards. So, and with that, we already come to my next tip, and that is proper breathing. So, yeah, as I already noticed earlier in the video, you mostly experience that you only breathe into one side of your lung if you're having scoliosis. For example, even in your thoracic part of your spine, that's most common that you only breathe into your strong side, and the weak side is like maybe 20% filled with air if you inhale. And yeah, I mean, that's a completely different topic. I can use it in another video. If you're interested, let me know. But breathing overall in general is very, very important for our health. And there's so many more functions that a proper breathing is supporting than only just like, for example, someone with scoliosis who wants to improve their weak sides instead of the only strong sides. So let me know if you want to watch this. I'm happy to share my knowledge with you in general. And yeah, so we want to make some space through stretching, for example, and then really breathe into the weak sides. I will show you here again in a picture where you want to breathe in. So for you, it's definitely maybe different than for my spine because my curvature is, yeah, of course, not yours. And maybe you have it similar, so that would be also for you the left upper body where you're going to breathe into. And especially for scoliosis training, there is a breathing technique that you could use. So shortly explained, it's like you're just gonna breathe into your weak side, breathing backwards, then sidewards and upwards. So it's more like a construct that you have in your mind, like a mind-muscle connection, for example. Breathing backwards, sidewards and upwards, everything in one breath. And there, this is how you fill up your whole weak side and area with air, and you just create that space. Then you try to maintain the space while you exhale. So means I'm breathing in, back, side and up, maintain the space, stay like this as open as possible, exhale and inhale, do the same again, and you will notice that you create even more space. So you're gonna use this breathing technique somehow, maybe like 2 minutes per day, for example. And the more you're going to use it, the easier you will find it. And you can also incorporate this proper breathing into your weak sides during your daily life. So, and last but not least, yeah, my tip 5 is definitely being mindful and having an upright posture. It sounds simple, it's not, definitely, because we are like, humans are just like lazy, I would say. So we always try to be in comfort, and if you're having a scoliosis, your comfort might be sitting in your curvature. So that would be very comfortable for me because I don't have to pay any effort, but I want to sit straight, I want to elongate my spine, and therefore I have to engage my muscles and just watch my posture. And mindfulness plays a big role here, because how do you want to maintain a proper posture if you're not even aware of your like for example, kinked posture that you're having with your scoliosis, while you're just being comfortable. So you want to be mindful, get aware of your posture, and then you can change your posture. So that is key, definitely. And I'm also now sharing a quick exercise with you, really, really short. So if you're watching this video now, maybe you want to sit on your chair or something else, or you can do also standing. So you're just gonna sit on the edge of your chair, couch, whatever, just making sure that you're not like crunching in there. And then you basically try to pay attention to your body. So are you sitting on both sit bones the same way, or if you're standing, are you having your weight distributed evenly on both feet, for example? And just notice how your body feels in this particular moment. So maybe you're sitting like this and you're like going into your curvature. Just notice it, get aware of that, and notice how you balanced. So also balance sidewards, maybe your spine is quite strongly rotated. Then you just notice how it is. Maybe your head hangs more to one side and your shoulders are not even. Get aware of that, and then try from the bottom to the top to enhance that. So you want to distribute your weight evenly on your legs or your sitting bones, then trying to softly engage your core. That will also help you to really sit straight and tall. And then really trying to pay attention to your shoulders, bring them evenly. For me, for example, the right shoulder is turning forwards because of my rib hump and the rotation in my upper body. So I try to somehow get my shoulder backwards and downwards, and then as even as possible. And I try to, just lift the crown of my head towards the ceiling, getting really, really, really tall. And then you can come back to your breathing here and improve your breath. So maybe you want to breathe into your weak side. Just pay attention where your breath goes first, and then you can direct your breath. So that would be the main thing that I would do. And for example, you can do it really, if you're in work and you're going to the bathroom, take 1 more minute there, and just no one will even notice that you're 1 minute more away, but you might notice if you take this minute to get aware of your body, improve it, engage your core muscles, lift your crown of your head and sit straight. So, and that might take you through the next half an hour, and the more often you do it, the better it is. So someday it might be completely automatically that you just will notice, oh wow, you did completely change your posture now, because somehow your subconscious mind did notice that you're now stuck in your curvature and you want to go and lift yourself up a bit. So if these 5 tips helped you, I'm happy if you share your feedback with me in the comments down below. And if you want to have more tips or just need assistance in your daily life with your scoliosis, please let me know anytime. You can contact me on social media or via my email. I'm also a yoga teacher. I do share my yoga videos with you here as well. And there's definitely much more videos to come in the near future. So if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button. I'm happy if you do so. And if you're gonna leave a thumbs up here, that might also help others with scoliosis to find this video. So stay tuned and see you in the next video. Your Luisa. Bye bye.